Just give us a winner and shut up. Where?
All right, what's up, people? What's going on? All right. First day you've ever met me. It's a fantastic time to figure out how to get to the Hit the Bid radio program. We're doing fantastic things right now. Mr. Walken doing his broadcast like we always have him on from either 1 to 2 o'clock or 1 to 2:30 every day. Walken talking, you know him, you love him from the stock twits. And he comes on and talks about all the trades that I did. I like to talk about trades that work, what works, and today what was working was pair trades, stocks that run with other stocks. So, well, first of all, guys, the trading is, I've been doing this for a lot longer than most of you guys out there probably, and I haven't seen trading this easy maybe ever. What I mean by easy is that we're finally having follow through, where you don't buy a stock at 26 and have it go to 26.10 and then plummet 30 cents and then go back to 26.05, go down, make a new low, and then break a high, where there's really no way to gauge and figure out how to trade that market. But when you have a market where you're breaking the highs of the day and then pulling back, and the retracement is just that, a retracement, and we don't break down, and then we build off that, and it looks like that staircase, those are easier to hang on to, because what we're trying to do right now is, the way I trade is I get into 1,000 or 2,000 shares of a stock immediately when I like it. I don't believe into piecing in to the trades in the morning. Piecing in is for when I want to hang on to something. But when I want to try to make some money and I see something happening, like the SINA at $46, I'm buying 1,000 or I'm buying 2,000 shares. I'm taking that first pop above the price, and then what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if you trade this market with 200 share, 300 share lots, can you still make money? So imagine yourself that $5,000 guy who wants to get into this industry. I have a separate account. I'm looking to trade only what I can afford. 200 shares of FSLR, 200 shares of SINA, 200 shares of, we had the LVS, 200 shares of WLT, 200 shares of US Steel, just to see if we could do the same thing like the big boys are doing on a smaller scale and try to make a living every day. If you've got $5,000 in your account and you're making 3 or 4% on it every day, you're doing fantastic. And right now, we're up to about $2,900 over the last 2 months in the account. Just making $50 here, $75 here. We made $90 on a trade last week. We did tremendous on the SINA. We just sold out of the SINA. We were long at $46, and we sold it at $48.95. So 200 shares, you made a day's pay, even a week's pay. All right, so the idea of pair trading, what do I mean? Certain stocks move with other stocks. I don't know the exact correlation between US Steel and Walter Energy, but for the last 6 months, when US Steel is strong, Walter Energy is strong with it. Coal, steel, you got to heat the coal up, heat the steel, whatever. US Steel is strong, WLT strong. Also, the fact that both of these companies reported their earnings, all the bad news is in the past. What we look at Hit the Bid is mostly stocks that have taken a beat down, and we're looking for recoveries. Whether these recoveries amount to a massive full-blown recovery, I don't think FSLR is ever going back to 300, but if it goes to 22.50, that's fine. I don't think GMCR is ever going back to $50, but if it goes to 30, that's fine. I don't think US Steel is going back to 120, but if it goes to 30, that's great. If WLT gets to 42, that's fantastic. If SINA gets to 55, that's great. WIN, LVS, all the stocks that have taken these beatdowns, we wait for the stock to report, and then some of these dead cat stocks break out of their channel, like an SNCR. Take a look at RACS, and you'll see all these stocks going across on the bottom. But pair trading or sympathy trading is when US Steel is strong, you go run after the WLT. Why did we buy the SINA? Because the SOHU was so strong, SOHU. So we liked the SINA and the BIDU. And then the WIN was rocking and rolling, so we ran to the LVS. So right now, we're looking at possibly the strongest market that we've seen. And the best part about this market, I get the feeling that nobody understands why it's going up. Now, I don't really look into news. I don't do too much reading. I like to keep free from everything, and that's been working. I just trade on price alone, where the stocks are coming from, where I think they're going. That's all. I don't care about the news. But did I read negative headlines about the Fed meeting? We were disappointed with something, right? But I also read a funny headline this morning, said futures trading higher on hope for a Europe outcome. Now, if there's an outcome that's going to be bad, do you think they're going to vote on that? Yeah, here's an idea. I think we should just let everything go to hell and crash, or let's just push some papers, because that's all this is, you know. It's smoke and mirrors. They push the paper here, they borrow the money from this guy, they put it in this guy's account, they use it over here, and they pay this guy back a little bit, and then this guy takes his money and lends it to that guy over there, and when that guy needs some, oh, we'll put some over here, and they just negotiate the deals, smoke and mirrors. It's called the shell game. It all works out in the end. Inevitably, the doomsdayers will think that it won't work out. The doomsdayers think that eventually the shell game won't work and we'll all just fall apart and go to zero. Best thing is you'll be in cash that day also. So stay in cash, get to the broadcast, and see what we're doing on a daily basis, because we went 7 for 7 today. So we're doing really great things, and if you want to learn about charts, 1 to 2 o'clock with Mr. Walken, you're going to learn a lot. See ya.